Hey guys, thanks for checking out Grown Kiddin. Much love to you. This is a bit of a weird one for me, right? Now, my channel is very, very small. It's not big at all, right? But there's one or two videos that have got what I consider a large amount of views. And one of them, if not one of the most views, is talking about motion sickness. Or rather, I'm talking about motion sickness. Video I made a few years ago, gaming with motion sickness.
Let me try this again. Simulation sickness is when your perception of self-motion gets compromised. When what your eyes see, your ears hear, and what your body feels does not match up. Listen guys, it affects me way more than it affects you, so please don't act like I'm moaning when I say I can't play this game. I've told you 1,000 times, I have motion sickness. Stop telling me to get the latest FPS, stop telling me to jump on Call of Duty with you, it's not going to happen.
And it was great because it was great to see so many other people were affected by this. It was also great to see people just have a discussion in the comments and I suppose just discuss it. And it was cool because that video represented the type of community that I'd wanted to build in my head with the channel. Somewhere where people could discuss and come together, things in common, things that affected them. By the way, I apologise if it is noisy. I've got my laptop exporting something in the background. It's very loud, it's very old, so I do what I can. You do what you can with what you've got, right? Anyway, as usual, I digress. So I wanted to make this follow-up video, just to kind of let you all know where I'm at personally with motion sickness. I don't know if you want to say training myself, but with things like Cyberpunk on the horizon, Cyberpunk being one of the few first-person games I felt compelled to play. There's been others throughout the years. There has only been a few games throughout the years that has really hit me that I couldn't play, things like Titanfall 2 and such, Doom. So I've kind of delved in over the last several months, tried to just play little segments, push it really as far as I can, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, because I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn, and to a degree I won't say overcome, but I pushed my boundaries to the point where now I can sit down and maybe complete a level of Doom, which is quite an intense FPS. So I do think, I think I've just been fortunate over the years. I can't necessarily say why or how, but I do think I've managed to adjust somewhat. I feel that part of that is just a natural evolution. I can't really explain any deeper than that. And I do feel part of that is me pushing myself slowly, sometimes on purpose and sometimes subconsciously. And I do hope that things like Cyberpunk and such, I don't expect myself to be able to have 3-hour game sessions like I would in other games, but I'm curious to see if I can handle it. It's going to be the first AAA FPS that I have purchased as of late. And I'm just hoping I can play it, because there's a good chance I purchase it and I can't play it at all, that wouldn't be good, would it? But that's where I'm at, I suppose. For the most part, I'm very happy and very content not playing FPSs. I've got a level of acceptance, it doesn't really bug me. That said, Cyberpunk, I'd be curious about. Doom, I was curious about. Titanfall 2, I played a little bit of it several months ago, it was still a bit much for me. I did enjoy it. So I might try and give that another go and see if I am at a stage where I can play it for a bit longer. But it's still a big thing for a lot of people. It's still a big thing for me. And I appreciate how frustrating it can be, especially when there's things out there that you feel you would have gravitated to if it wasn't for your condition. I'm quite fortunate in terms of I managed to dismiss the entire FPS genre very early on in my gaming life, so it never really affected me in terms of, there were a lot of things I wanted to play, but I've kind of accepted it, although accepting something doesn't necessarily make it easier, but at the same time it does, so it doesn't distinguish that flame of desire for you, but you kind of accept that that flame is not yours. I don't know why I'm speaking crazy riddles, that is not my intention at all. But I don't know, I just thought this would be an interesting follow-up to make, just to see where I am with everything, and I'd love to hear where a lot of you are with everything. if you are at stages where you feel it's improved, because a lot of comments were people saying which games they could and couldn't play, which is great. Like I said, that community aspect, absolutely love it. Please keep it coming. But I would love to know as well, are there any of you out there who feel you've progressed, who feel you've maybe conquered it even slightly, even if you've taken a few steps and you can now play a game that you couldn't before or something like that? I'd be interested. I think it's a very interesting topic. As a gamer, it's a big thing, and it will continue to be a big thing. But that's it really. Just to follow up, just to check in. I've just started making videos on the channel again, and I thought this was a nice topic to delve back into. Obviously, this isn't as fully in depth as the original video, because I wanted to touch on it without mimicking that video for views. I don't really think that's right. But yeah, where are you at now? Have you improved? Has anything got any better? Have things got worse? I don't know, but we're all here to talk, have a good time, so comment, let me know. I just realised, since I've been making videos again, I haven't done the whole stay winning, stay kidding, let me introduce you to the motto. I'm a big kid today, and I'll be a big kid tomorrow. I don't want to say I've grown out of it. My head's just in a different place. But you know what? Just for old time's sake, stay winning,
Stay kidding, and let me introduce you to the motto. I'm a big kid today.
I will be a big kid tomorrow. So peace out, guys. Be good to each other. And yeah, let's keep the positive energy going. You dig? That's a new one. Now.